So, gerettet haben wir ihn, also geht's jetzt eigentlich nach oben, würde ich mal sagen, weil, also die haben mir zumindest erzählt, der ist unten gefangen und oben ist das Command Center, wo ich hin muss. Einen Schuss habe ich noch. Speichern. Okay, hier geht's irgendwie wieder raus. Da fahren irgendwelche Roboter durch die Gegend. Okay, man kann auch nur einen PS20 haben. Ja, aber ich habe ja gar nicht vor, jemanden umzubringen. Ja, genau. Das ist halt, ich habe das halt wirklich nicht gemerkt. So gesehen hatten wir halt beide recht. Am Anfang ist es halt das und du hast wahrscheinlich später nochmal hingeguckt und hast dann gesehen, dass es auf Advanced stand. Ja, wie gesagt, das ist mir, als ich habe das ja, Public Bank Account, okay. Ich habe das ja vorher schon mal kurz angespielt und das ist irgendwie in Minister da immer ein bisschen schwierig. Wir heben mal die 200 ab, die da drauf sind. Habe ich die jetzt abgehoben? Oder habe ich jetzt auf zurück geklickt? Ich dachte, dass da wo, ne? Login, weiter zurück. Jetzt habe ich wieder links gedrückt. Nochmal in meinem Stream. Nee, und rechts war Withdraw. Links war Close. So, also hier kommen wir auf jeden Fall nicht nach oben. Ja, wahrscheinlich müssen wir nochmal ganz raus. Wir sind ja quasi da in der Mitte runter. Da, wo die 2 Wachen standen. Wahrscheinlich müssen wir ganz raus, um dann weiter hoch zu gehen, oder? Geht's hier rechts nach oben vielleicht?
Gunther has re-established contact. He says you helped him escape. Good work.
Mhm.
Some news, JC. The NSF targeted a shipment of the plague vaccine Ambrosia. We can't locate it. See if the leader will surrender when you reach the command post. We'd like to interrogate him.
Okay. Nehme ich mal alles mit. Also wir sollen quasi den Commander verhören.
Easy. We want you to take this one alive and conscious. Find out what you can about the shipment, then turn him over to one of the troopers.
Don't shoot. I surrender.
So you think you know better than FEMA what to do with this month's Ambrosia shipment?
You're too late. It's on its way back to the people, and you can't do a damn thing about it.
Okay. Also entweder wir bedrohen ihn jetzt. Oder wir bedrohen ihn und er soll uns was über die Ladung sagen.
Tell me about the shipment and I'll order the troops to pick you up as a prisoner.
Beziehungsweise umgekehrt, wir machen ihm ein Angebot.
Ask away. We already won this round.
Where are you taking it?
We're just giving ordinary people the same chance to survive as the bureaucrats in Washington.
You'll have to unload in New York because the choppers would spot you at sea.
I think the government made the plague on purpose to get rid of the population growth.
Well done. I will pass on your orders to the troopers. Report back to base on the west side of the island. Mission complete.
Okay, jetzt müssen wir quasi nur noch raus. Und den
The chief finally let us loose. We were right behind you and cut through them like a hot knife through butter.
Also die waren jetzt hinter mir und haben die alle erschossen, oder was? Na gut. Was ist da noch? Augmentation Canister?
I'll take it from here.
Ist hier noch irgendwas? Also das finde ich eigentlich ganz cool, dass sie überall so Zeugs versteckt haben. Überall gibt es irgendwelche Kleinigkeiten zu finden. Muss immer erst überlegen. Okay, F6? Nee, das war ein anderer Knopf. Ach ja, Plus. So, und er meinte Richtung... Oh Gott, hat er jetzt Westen oder Osten gesagt? Da habe ich ein Radar. Moment, das müsste ich doch sogar hier irgendwo haben, ne? Westside. Okay. Einen Weg runterzukommen? Ja. Das Implantat.
A shame, isn't it?
Ach,
The
schon eine
French
Weile her.
terrorist group Silhouette claims that France was wrong to give the U.S. the statue. We think they planned the bombing.
Ah, okay. Wahrscheinlich ging es genau da, wo ich runtergegangen bin, nach unten. Und jetzt laufe ich quasi einmal im Kreis. Um das wieder zu finden. Achso, ich dachte, ich könnte noch was looten. Das ist irgendwo innen noch, dass man runterkommt. Nee, aber hier ging es dann richtig runter eigentlich, ne? Haben doch schon außen dahin. Ja, das habe ich jetzt schon unverstanden. Ach, hier direkt, ja, genau. Ja, aber hier war ich ja gerade auch schon. Ja, das letzte Mal bin ich doch an der Seite irgendwie hochge... Unten ist ein Ausgang. Okay.
They sent us in to pick up the pieces. We have to source the bodies and deliver the enemy munitions to the quartermaster.
Ja, ich glaube, vor allem hätte ich den anderen auch nicht mehr nehmen können, weil du darüber nicht rüberspringen kannst in die andere Richtung. Rather set us the turrets and cameras and statue ruins. A hasty defense, but since we won't... So, das hatten wir schon. Das hatten wir schon. So, Richtung Westen. Ja, ich gucke noch, wo ich vorbeikomme, aber jetzt extra noch nach irgendwas suchen werde ich nicht.
You've got the island secured. How do things look in the statue? The leader surrendered. So they were after Ambrosia. A month's supply for the East Coast. We think they've taken it back to the city. I didn't know UNATCO handled the Ambrosia distribution. Manderley will brief us shortly. UNATCO makes sure the limited supply of vaccine gets to government agencies and key industries. It's good to finally see some action. Just keep a level head. You're doing well so far. Now get inside. I'll meet you in Manderley's office, level 2.
Manderley's office, level 2, okay. Ja, aber ich wusste nicht, wo der andere Weg ist. Ich kannte jetzt nur den Kletterweg. Ich habe wieder kein Multitool. Da ist eins. Achso, nee, es geht nur mit Multitool.
Way to go, sir.
Lohnt es hier mal reinzugucken? Ich weiß nicht.
Gunther should have followed orders.
Den Kletterweg kann man auch zurücknehmen. Okay. Met Bucks Congress, Washington DC. Define Congress for the third time of the year. President meet an... Ich habe keine Ahnung, wie ich das aussprechen soll. Paid the United States late dues to the United Nations. Like good tenants, we must pay our rent on times, he told reporters. Leaders of both parties criticized the move. Where does he get the cash? Asked Senator Ridden. The Illinois, clearly from some budget item yet to be approved by this Congress. The Republicans were no kinder. This council member has been betrayed and so has America, said Senator Osno Liverpool, California. The Congress came together to approve a UNATCO presence on US soil, but we did not write a blank check. No, sir. A superpower does not pay rent. Also die Regierung findet es nicht so geil, was sie sich rausnehmen.
Way to go, sir. I thought Gunther was a goner. It's my first day too. I'm pretty excited.
0451 ist der neue Code für die Locker. Ah ne, kommen werden.
I was in your class at the academy. You probably don't remember.
Ne, ich hab keine Ahnung, wo du bist.
Manderley's office is on level 2. He's expecting you.
Check in with Manderley on level 2.
Come on in. The retinal scanner can read blood vessel patterns right through your sunglasses.
Na denn.
Remember that Mr. Manderley wants to see you. Level 2. His secretary, Janice Reed, has your login and password.
Hell of a first day.
Probier ich's. Achso, aber wenn er meint 3 Picks, nehme ich mal an.
Didn't know the NSF had so many people in New York.
Man braucht wirklich 3.
We finally got to cap some rebels, eh, Denton?
Okay, hier muss jedenfalls irgendwo sein Büro sein.
You found your office. Did Janice give you your login?
Okay, das ist meins.
I guess not. Let's see. JCD password Bionic Man.
UNETCO and the public. I'm carrying out their duties. UNETCO agents often come in contact with the public. You're a peacekeeper, and your first objective is to safeguard human life. So terrorists may see an advantage in harming civilians. UNETCO agents do not. Issue a warning before firing at a suspect and always instruct bystanders to get down on the ground. Refrain from firing into large crowds. Every civilian hurt is collateral damage. However, keep in mind that no civilian with a clearance below Angel 0A should be trusted and may be a potential spy. Anyone can be a spy, and secrecy is our ally. Remember, we are all in this together. Welcome to UNETCO. Okay, classification. The UN has 9 levels of security above top secret. This manual and all material that is not otherwise marked as is classified as Angel OA. If you are not Angel OA or above, report immediately to our supervisor or face disciplinary action. Other classifications will be explained upon reaching higher clearance. In its efforts to combat terrorism, the UN has created UNETCO for the swift deployment of a coordinated force to counteract any insurgent operations. You are justifiably proud to be part of this organization. Your physical capabilities place you within the upper 1% of national ground combat units, where your mental capabilities have been honed to sharpness by the UNETCO Academy. But as part of a larger organization, you also understand the necessary to heed orders from your superiors without hesitation. Your superiors are typically briefed on matters for which you may not be cleared, and hesitation on the part of an agent can result in the serious impairment of mission objectives and attendant casualties. UNETCO has faith in you, and this faith will be rewarded in time as your operational capabilities are increased. Brave the darkness, for you carry the torch of freedom. Haha, sehr amerikanisch. Ja, das muss ich aber wohl wissen. Ehrlich gesagt, keine Ahnung, was ist das? Bei einem von den Docs waren wir auch gar nicht. So viel Krempel.
Your partner for the next assignment, Anna Navarra, is in the
Nachdem.
adjoining break room to the east. Maybe you should introduce yourself.
JCD Bionic Man. Was? JCD Username und Bionic Man. Okay. Oh Gott, das lese ich jetzt aber nicht alles. Oder lese ich zumindest nicht alles vor. Wobei, also das hier ist von Jay Race, der uns begrüßt. Hey JC, guess I'll have to get used to calling you JC around the office. Not sure where they came up with that, but at least they gave you the same last codename as your brother. Anyways, whatever they are calling you, it's good to see a familiar name on the roster. My first job has been to read up on your augmentations. I'm beginning to see why you found classes so easy. Every neuron in your head has been augmented. For example, the voice in your head from an operator, someone here at HQ able to handle the scanning equipment in your skull and broadcast advice over your info link, leaps fully formed right into your temporal lobe, bypassing the eardrum and its sensory neurons. and it's perfectly inaudible to everyone around you, of course. Not to mention that the nanities clinging to your accents can both receive and transmit symbolic information, so if you ever need help, don't sweat it. Someone at HQ probably already knows. Come by if you want to hear more. This is great stuff. Das klingt aber auch sehr creepy. I was asked by the regional medical coordinator to forward this information to all of you. I do so without further comment, Dr. Race. Okay, also der medizinische Typ gibt auch nochmal eine Mail an alle. By now, you've heard about the upcoming transition to nano-augmentation. It's coming, but not as soon as you think. UNETCO has only one nano-augmented agent, with a second just now graduating from the academy. It will be years before the program leaves the laboratory. Das heißt, es gibt wirklich nur einen momentan. Das bin dann scheinbar ich. Oder? The mechanical augmentations are not obsolete. Some agents express concern that they will be walking junk in 10 years. One agent expressed their fears in an anonymous email saying, will be sold at flea markets. Old grey golems for scaring the children. So what about my legs? What about my life? Also deswegen die Rechtschreibfehler drin. Keep some perspective. Prosthetics remain the only proven technology for enhancing human abilities. Those who make the sacrifice are appreciated, commended and saluted as heroes. Das heißt, so dieses normale Augmentation, das haben quasi alle, aber dieses Komplett-Ding, das ist anscheinend nur bei mir, wenn ich es richtig verstanden habe. Das ist dann auch nochmal von dem medizinischen Ding. In an effort to secure freedom and liberty for those under their protection, many UNETCO agents have chosen to sacrifice social acceptance for mission performance by surgically replacing limbs and organs with mechanical or electronical enhanced equivalents. Oh Mann. Point a way to the future. Create only minimal disfigurement. They are likely to be a source of friction between you and other mechanical augmented agents. It is important to understand that UNETCO is an organization where individuals must act in concert. Each is important to the whole, and mutual understanding is essential to teams comprised of diverse human and augmented agents. Bin ich mal gespannt, ob sich das noch ändert. If you have any further questions or wish to discuss these issues, please feel free to send email at. Okay, to make an appointment. Welcome to UNETCO, Agent. Alles verschlossen, sonst würde ich es natürlich auch mitnehmen. Das war die Mission von eben.
Mind if I call you JC?
Mach du, was du willst. Okay, das ist dann der Präsident. Haha. Klingt wie ein Bienenschwarm.
Are you sure you pressed the right button?
I do not make mistakes of that kind.
Your hand might have slipped.
No, I wanted orange. It gave me lemon lime.
The machine would not make a mistake.
It's the maintenance man. He knows I like orange.
So you think the staff has some kind of plot?
Yes, they do that on purpose.
My new partner, JC Denton. Don't tell me you're going to wear those sunglasses during a night operation.
My vision is augmented.
Better to look good than to have the distractions of another agent who needs backup.
Forgive my interruption. I just wanted to say that I look forward to working with you, Agent Navarra. Also, excuse me, I've got to be briefed by Mr. Manderley.
I do not expect you to perform as well as Agent Herman, but the mission will require us to do more than frighten the NSF with our baggy coats that make us look bigger than we really are.
I am prepared to perform my duties.
For instance, not to be a man running into enemy lines without coordinated military assault.
No problem.
Wieso ist das super gelaufen gerade? Okay. Banking Terminals. Ich hab schon Geld abgehoben. Cape Canaveral. NASA scientists confirmed that the eroded remains of the Alba Patera crater on Mars precisely match the face of President Mead. It's him, declared Senior Planetary Specialist Kevlar Umla. There's his nose, that ridge, see? See the crater rim marking his hairline? The way he combs his hair appearing in this region of Parallel Valleys? The White House had no comment. However, Martin Wisdom, president of EA, Enemies of Aliens, told Midnight Sun, "This is the evidence we have been looking for. A warning that Mr. Mead is not human. He is probably a Martian general, a war hero, come here to conquer the Earth with the assistance of the United Nations." Ach du Scheiße. Die Midnight Sun. Mandalay, zu der soll ich ja.
Good work out there, Mr. Denton. Mr. Mandalay said you handled yourself
Oder Mr.
nicely.
Mandalay.
Welcome to UNATCO HQ. Our little family keeps getting bigger.
Is Mr. Manderley available?
Yes, go right in. By the way, your computer account is ready. Log in JCD, password Bionic Man.
Alex already told me. Thanks.
Ja, ja. Aber ich scheine nicht der Einzige zu sein, der es nicht richtig mitbekommen hat. Hier ist sein Büro, okay. Noch ein Buch. I'm carrying out their duties. UNATCO agents often work with other law enforcement agencies. Okay, es geht hier um UNATCO and the police. We remain a small elite organization. Until our ranks expand, we must rely on the cooperation of local police, governments, intelligence agencies, and corporate security divisions. Always speak cautious when requesting information or filling an extraditional request. As our jurisdiction widens, we will inevitably experience conflicts with some local officials. Do not resort to unnecessary intimidation in these situations and report any problems to the appropriate UNATCO liaison. Above all, an international law enforcement body requires the respect and support of all participating nations. Okay, das heißt, oft ist die Polizei oder so nicht so erfreut darüber, dass man dann da ankommt. Ne? So ein bisschen wie man das immer kennt in irgendwelchen Filmen. Wenn dann so die Lokalpolizei zur Seite treten soll, weil das FBI kommt oder so.
You'll behave like a professional. That's an order. Grow up, JC.
Darf ich mal eben in das Buch reingucken?
Who do you think you are?
Dominations 5F Clearance Only. Achso, ich darf das nicht lesen, weil ich nicht 5F bin. The noted failures of previous attempts to create a low-profile rotary aircraft involved the acquisition and retrofitting of available military hardware that had neither the range, ceiling, nor electromagnetic transparency to avoid numerous eyewitness accounts or unauthorized military interactions. In addition, to exacerbating public misconceptions about governmental operations, such encounters also jeopardized several key missions. Project DEUTSCH was initiated to address this issue, so the creation of a stealth aircraft that could be used as a platform for a number of mission objectives. Okay.
Reporting for duty, sir.
The man himself. Splendid. Do accept my apologies about the situation topside?
A refreshing change from the academy, sir.
Don't despise training, my boy. Even you would be worthless without the shaping touch of drills and studies.
So the NSF took a shipment of the Ambrosia vaccine? Give me a chopper and a pilot and I'll handle it.
I'm sure you could. Yes, indeed. But we're having your brother head up the recovery team. You'll work with Agent Ana Navarra. Why don't we meet when you've seen Jaime for a medical checkup and received your equipment from Sam Carter? You'll be briefed at that time.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Also erstmal Medical Checkup und irgendwie Zeugs einsacken.
The Med Center and Armory are on level 3.
Und dann bekomme ich mein Briefing.
I've got work to do. That's enough, Agent. You'll behave like a professional. That's an order.
Ja, ich mache ja schon. You're not going in the future. As science progresses...
Come back when you've seen Carter and Reyes.
Ja. At an ever-increasing rate, more and more advanced technology is finding its way into the hands of the common criminal, resulting in a deadly threat to life and property
I've
throughout
got
the
work
world.
to do.
While it is impractical to restrict the free flow of information already present in the public sector, UNETCO is committed to ensuring that this threat does not go
I've got work
unaddressed.
to do.
Even now, UNETCO research and development employs some of the most talented scientific minds in the world to develop proprietary technologies in absolute security for field use by our
The Med
agents.
Center and Armory are on level 3.
Ja. Also im Grunde geht es darum, dass halt auch Kriminelle dann auf diese ganze neue Technik zugreifen und sie halt versuchen, das möglichst einzudämmen. Wie es halt immer so ist, ne? Wird was Neues erfunden und dann haben das halt alle. Und dann gibt es diesen Wettlauf. Den ist halt immer gut.